with the things they've achieved. And then you again look over their opponents, right? For ex-Legacy Lotus, I think it is one of those games where you see what you can take away from this season, see how many results you can grind out, and like you said, those benchmark games. But we'll have a litmus test of that, Damp, because we are ready. Woo. We can kick it off. We know this is what you wanted, and don't worry, ESL Impact is ready as we get into Mirage, Damp, our opening game between these two teams. It's going to be a T-side start for ex-Legacy Lotus and FlyQuest over on the CT side.
Let's go. We are into the game now. Let's have a look at what we're working with. Now, pistol round is extremely important. You know, ex-Legacy, if they can get any advantage going into this matchup, they're going to want that initial pistol round, especially in MR12. Very important. Bibion setting up for Utils. GooseBreeder shooting for the smoke.
Ooh, out on the bomb site trying to cause some issues then. Emmy sniping with the AWP, but on pistol rounds, she can be incredibly crisp as well. It's nice play from Alice Raw, at least, on the Glock to create a bit of space, and they've made it quite awkward for a CT retake on this round, Daisy. Numbers dwindling rapidly.
Let's see if Vanessa can pull anything out of her hat. Like the great magician. Going to disappear in a puff of smoke as she gets laid out by Cyclone. All right. Well, let's go. Ex-Legacy Lotus gets that initial advantage into the first map. Looks like they've got the pistol round to work off of. Let's see how FlyQuest respond to this.
Yeah, see how they can get a bit of a groove on this one. That's not bad though, Daisy. As starts go, coming into a matchup like this where you are the underdogs in reality, getting a big pistol round like that in MR12, this could be the key. This could be the key to a good start. Let's keep it locked, right? Rifle rounds come out. Alice Raw easing into the game, 2 picks already. Obviously for her, that's amazing. But if you're on the opponent's team, seeing Alice Raw get off to a hot start, that's terrifying. Because it feels like she is one of these players that feeds the hot hand. If you start well, it's going to end really well.
Let's see how they manage to enter A site. Looks like it's only enemy on the site. It's going to be a bit tricky. But Alice Raw are going to take a lot of chip damage instead. Ooh, Emmy goes down, and the rest of the team is making their way over.
It's rough though. I mean, only those USPs can't really find anything. They were hoping to at least force some weapons out of the hands, but in reality, with only Goose left trapped inside a palace, it's not looking ideal to squeeze too much out of this whatsoever. Could play for the exit. And just see if they come back towards you. You can see the crosshair just looking through the wall there, trying to get the better audio, see if she can sniff them out. And maybe backstab for one. Steal an AK, perhaps.
Let's see. She going to get found out? Doesn't look like it. Ooh! Just kidding. Half damage now. Looking a bit risky, risking her life for the spicy little cheddar there, and it's not going to pay off for her. Alice Raw will lose that gun, but 2 rounds up, Jackie, that's already amazing for ex-Legacy Lotus here. They've got guns, they've got 2 points on the board. What else do they need?
No, exactly. It's a lovely start coming into it. It's the power of the pistol rounds, especially. You know what, though? It's not too bad of a call for Goose, all things considered. Obviously, there was no investment, right? So the fact that Alice Raw was low still dies the bomb. It's a full rebuy. So you invest the extra money into the Kevlar, the AK again, all the bells and whistles. So it still does have some kind of impact on the round, but obviously not a major shift. This round will really be the litmus test of how the game's going to go, though. First full rifle round, Zazu. Ooh, okay. Out mid-side, gets that opening pick down. They're looking aggressive for this one.
Yeah, Zazu, their primary weapon, goes down instead, getting the action traded back on her. Oh, Jackie! Tokus, Alice Raw, and Estrella all get taken out at once, and it's just Cyclone left on the site on her own. Scary stuff for Halloween here.
Yeah, spooky season.
Spooky.
It's mad. Like, Bibion just scared them all to death, and she's still going.
Oh, you know what? I was a bit worried. But looks like FlyQuest Red are still ready to show up. Confidence is not shaken.
No, that's a balmy round. Like, Zazu with this pick, it's a nice side for sure, right? But then Tokus on that run out, crazy flick. This is it. Look at that.
Oh,
Emmy did not know what hit her. But then it all comes down to the reaggress from short. God, Bibian saving the round massively there. Yeah, it could have been far worse. You lose that opening rifle damp. We're looking to a slippery slope here for FlyQuest. This could still be an important round for the T's, though. Legacy Lotus, with what they're sporting here, there's room for damage damp.
No, it's not looking bad at all, honestly, on both sides. Looks like Zazu finds some fellows on B, making the slow rotate over. Cyclone, though, taking a bit of damage, playing this round a bit more slowly, Jackie.
It's fair enough. You know, they're actually playing it super smart in the sense that if you drain out the utility investment here from FlyQuest, you're going to be bleeding out the pennies. The longer this one goes on, bomb contact on Alice Raw walking up.
Oh, the
look
timing.
at the timing.
Oh.
What? She gets the entry, Daisy.
GooseBreeder as well. Now at 24 HP. Let's see if Vanessa can do anything about this hostile takeover. Oh, nearly missed the spray. Gets the second shot. Zazu goes down alongside Vanessa. It's a 2v3 now.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the clock. Site control. Australia looking to get that bomb planted. We'll be able to get it down. All on a retake then. Bibiana Marie.
Unlucky.
It was looking like maybe if the smoke faded, you can find a pick. There's room to get a look in back in this one. It's far harder now, right? Only one kit, single flash, 50 HP there to work with for Bibian. And they've got no reason to peek into you. They can just stay tucked in, Daisy. Contact walk up. Marie with the trade. Double hello. She's back in the round. She's cooking in the kitchen right now, trying to make the play to get it done, but it's not going to work. Close, Daisy. The flames were there.
I saw the vision. Marie, nearly, more like.
Yeah.
Either way, 3-1 now. Still early game. There's a lot of room for flexibility in terms of both sides. So I'm not too scared so far. But it's interesting seeing the performance coming out of Legacy Lotus. The confidence is off the charts, and they have the performance to show for it. Stacked the 9s with rifles and having an aggressive entry so far.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a good round for them, hopefully.
Boy, oh boy.
That's you.
Okay. It's true, actually. Yeah. Spot on there. Deagle's out, though, Daisy. Backside.
All right. Here we go.
I mean, Marie's already showed us some of that talent. It's back. Marie. That is simply despicable. Back of the bomb site, banishing everyone with the deagle. She wants even more as well. Peeks out back towards short, but Cyclone blows the deagle away. What the hell is this round?
I'm clutching my desk. That was absolutely filthy. Cyclone going to get taken out by FlyQuest Red. GooseBreeder also going to get found out of commission, left with Emmy and Vanessa. My God, Jackie, what a round. Marie.
Yeah, it was absolutely disgusting.
Dude, that was mad. I was like shocked. I was just grabbing my desk like, what is happening? That was a filthy little 3-kill there. She'll want to record that one for the demo, for sure. That was sick.
Oh yeah, save that highlight. That's going on the fridge. That is absolutely going on the fridge. That was a banger and a half. A complete sort of game changer as well in terms of the flow of these early few rounds. Right now, it's way harder to get back into a coast here.
Yeah.
You're forced into playing with these lesser weapons once again.
Ooh.
Emmy comes online with the orb. It's where she does her best work, Daisy.
GooseBreeder gets one, tucks in. Alishwar going to get a lot of chip damage off, left with 6 HP, and get taken out. Last minute with the op. All right, 3-3 now. Quickly tied up the scores. FlyQuest Red not easily shaken like a leaf, but Legacy Lotus blooming into their game here. Do you like that?
I do, actually. It's pretty good. Like a lotus blooming. Yeah. We've got updates coming in as well, of course. The other important matchup that's going on right now for NA tonight, it's going to be Shimmer versus Nocturnal. It's starting off the way of Shimmer Down. It's looking good so far. 5-1 scoreline, I believe, there as that's live. And straight out into this one. Good eco's a quick eco. Try and get it over with as they barrel their way in towards the site.
I looked away for 5 seconds to look at the other game score, and it show's over, Jackie.
That's the way it goes.
Let's have a quick re-look at that eco round. It looks like Vanessa's just absolutely massacring them. The entrance to A. Classic. All right, here we go. 3-4, round 8. Both sides stacked to the 9s with rifles and an op on the side of Emmy. Let's see what she can do here. Zazu's gonna get blocked off for a sec. But no matter. Ooh, a little bit of trading action going there, trading those trading cards.
Ooh. Oh, Zazu looking for that cheeky little pick
She's
in
ready.
towards Con. Goose just stays tucked in. No reason to peek it just yet. Oh, the timing on it's absolutely impeccable though. Stopwatch goes off. Goose peeks, takes the headshot. Zazu down. You attempt to trade it, but can't quite find the spacing back over onto connector's side either. This is a bit messy now. 5 versus 4. Good crossfire setup on side of Con. They're having to wrap back through T-spawn, go for a delayed A split on this one.
Now, Hawkes taking out GooseBreeder, finishing the job, getting a chip off on Vanessa, but not quite finishing that off either. Looks like we're going into A, Jackie, but it's looking a bit shaky with Emmy posted up, ready. Seeing the head jiggle peek, still whiffing the shot. Cyclone, though, gonna get taken out anyway.
Ooh, they might even see Emmy now on the repeat, back towards ticket booth. Luckily enough, Vanessa handles the situation, and Bibian assists onto Estrella to close the round out.
It was a really strong start on behalf of ex-Legacy Lotus. Now it's looking a bit more scary for them, a bit more shaky, not as confident. Maybe they were riding that high those first few rounds of, oh, we got a pistol, you know, we got the opening. It's going to be great. But FlyQuest Red, you know, as they are incredibly consistent, a very drilled team, that's not going to be enough to shake them. They're always going to bounce back. And it's looked like Lotus are getting a run for their money. Tech 9's out. Is there much that can be done here?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the awkward part, right? Is you fall into a situation here where... Ooh. After a couple unsustainable round losses, like that crazy Marie Deagle round, it's thrown your economy into a bit of a weird way, and you're just not finding the same form. Oh, it's the shooting gallery again. You say Marie gets free at B, but which round? That's the game we're playing today. Well, this one's actually a 4K, so slightly better.
Marie the B defender. My goodness, Jackie. They weren't even looking at the door.
I'm still just thinking about the Deagle round. I can't get it out of my head. I can't believe she did it.
Was so dirty.
It's like she was playing in slow-mo, you know?
I'm gonna, even though, you know, she didn't close out the round, I'm gonna need that in a top 5 plays at the end of the night. I want to watch that again, please.
Run that one back 3 times on a replay, though, because it deserved it. 3 plays for 3 sick Deagle kills.
Yo.
Quick half, though, Damp. I mean, 10 rounds in already, so it's going pretty fast.
This is a quick game, honestly. And it's not going that heavy-handed towards either side, either. It's just a quick matchup. Lots of fast-paced action here. Lots of aggressive plays from both sides. There's an op in the hands of Alice Rar. It'll be interesting to see what she can do with it, as she has been known to be quite aggressive with it. Great impact. Minute and 10 seconds on the clock. Marie, though, getting the sneak up on Zazu. He was initially popping off at the start of the game, now starting to slow down a bit. GooseBreeder gets the jiggle peek on a different player. Alice Rar, though, backs off.
Yeah, it's rough as well. It's a little bit quiet compared to the usual performances from Alice. And she was looking for that pick back on mid-side. Repostures. Okay. That one I didn't expect, but it does work out. I mean, she hits the no-scope, clears out on Marie. That's a big scalp to find as well. Like, Marie's playing some lights-out Counter-Strike right now. Very cerebral, like some of the shots. We've both seen it, Daisy. She's popping off. So you remove her from the round, it's a good start.
25 seconds on the clock. They're going to need to make a move, Jackie.
It's got to be a fast day. You just got to go for it.
Run, run. Emmy there, posted up. Doesn't know where they'll be coming from, just knows they'll be coming, and fast 15 seconds left. Vanessa posted up as well, going to take the chip damage instead. Alice Rar goes down to the up.
Tokis has to plant. Timing on it. She's trying to get the bomb down. They're going to be able to plant it at least, and it's uncomfortable for them, though. They take the fight back towards CT. Trade it out. Tokis in a 1v2. Oh, Wise in the right place, expecting a face out from Palace. But they can play off each other. Goose is on the site now, trying to jiggle in for the info, jumps up on top of the box, isolates the 1v1. Oh! GooseBreeder brings it on home. Tokis, she will absolutely live her movie on that one.
They got the plant. They had to clutch the round. It would be unfortunate if they didn't. Like, it would just be a waste at that point. You've rushed into the site. You've planted the bomb before the time goes down. You've got to win now. And you could see that energy was there. GooseBreeder just could not handle. What's a goose Lotus metaphor of some sort?
Ooh, I don't know. There was no golden goose egg.
Hey,
that one day.
yeah, I like that. That's good. All right, I'll take it.
It was all Lotus letting loose. Just killing everyone. Actually, I mean, that is an insane round to convert.
No, that was mad. Like, well done on X-Legacy Lotus's part. Really well played. Absolutely clutched that one when they needed to. You can see the potential is huge there.
That's massive. Big round. Let's see if they can keep it up, right? We're straight back into a fast A hit here. They think they found the weaker knee of the A bomb side. Marie tucked in.
Oh.
Good again. Solid peek, though, from Cyclone. She understands the angle, swings round, pre-aiming onto it. Zazu tries to fight for CT control. They're going to be able to get this bomb down, but it's an awkward round still. Very retakeable, right? You outnumber them 4-2. Good nade sets here for the retake as well for FlyQuest.
Zazu a bit pinned in here. Going to need to peek it. Gets taken out instead. Bibion goes a little bit down to an HP, but not as much as Estrella. Looks like this round goes the way of FlyQuest, making the score 4-7.
Yeah, super easy as they're rattling through these now towards the tail end.
On the other side of the bracket, though, Shimmer versus Nocturnal. 10-2 so far on the side of Shimmer. Looks like Nocturnal won't be slipping ahead so far as we know.
Yeah, obviously that best of three there, where if they do somehow find a way to dig deep and upset win in the series over Shimmer, it could have contrasting effects of their game next week versus FlyQuest Red. So we're highlighting that one.
Yeah.
Open both streams as well, by the way, guys. If you chat at home, get them both open. Enjoy all the ESL Impact, because we'll know if you're not, and then you get told off. That's how this works.
I mean, either way, both games will weave a narrative for the future for FlyQuest, so it all matters how well that Nocturnal do against Shimmer on the other side of the board, alongside winning this
Marie's got an AUG! Oh. She's absolutely owning it with the AUG! Oh, Marie, you can't keep doing this at a B-bomb site! What are you doing?
Marie!
Marie with the AUG! That's how they end the half. Marie with the AUG. There you go, everyone.
Oh, she looks so satisfied with herself.
And welcome back to ESL Impact North America here for Season 8. Oh, actually, I've kind of lied to you there. What I should have said is welcome back to Marie absolutely farms clips today, because that's what she's been doing, Damp.
Oh, yes, Jackie. I am so excited to see more Marie action. 16 frags on the board, looking absolutely fabulous while doing it.
There's been some big moves. Ooh.
Oh.
Bit of info for the CTs, at least, into this pistol round. Remember rightly as well, of course, ex-Legacy Lotus took that first half pistol. So FlyQuest looking to convert the second and reset things a little bit here.
Here we go. Face-to-face action. GooseBreeder is the one to go down first. Cyclone, though, going on the chase. Vanessa follows suit. Bibby on as well. Alice Roar gets the return. Takis. And Marie's the last one. That round goes to ex-Legacy Lotus, Jackie. Another opening pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, that's massive, actually. A monumental retake for them, being able to pop off. The two frags from Alice connector side helps out. Emmy tries to piece the round back together, but it just doesn't work. Kind of crazy, actually. I mean, this is huge for them, right? Even the stock of taking both of those pistols alone, you look at how close this scoreline is now. It doesn't represent a lot of the clutch rounds, a lot of the swing rounds we've seen that have been super one-sided for FlyQuest. So, okay, could still be a big game on our hands here on Mirage.
You know what else we have in our hands here on the side of FlyQuest is a few Tech 9s. And you know what can happen with a few Tech 9s, Jackie.
Oh, yeah. There could be turmoil. There can be trouble. All sorts of words that start with T.
I wouldn't expect too much, but, you know, things can happen. I've seen crazier. So let's see what FlyQuest Red can do with these deadly little pistols here. Taka is going to get smoked off. Has no vision, flashes everywhere.
Great smoke. Bibian loses her face immediately for that one.
Unlucky.
They've actually got a little bit of time to work with, though, at least. Like, CTs are playing respectful here at FlyQuest. They don't want to push in and take the challenge head to them, but it's getting messy either way. Team kill back over from Emmy. Only 2 players remain alive now for FlyQuest. This is a shaky hand round, and Marie's trying to piece it together, forcing her out with the utility.
It's all up to Marie and her trusty Tech 9. As well as Emmy, of course.
It's a good peak, at least. I mean, it takes some of the control and pressure back off for short side. More importantly, though, it's just being able to find a clean plant. You know, this will give them that sight line. They can get it down, but you run the risk of being spammed through the box with the 2 players lined up back towards ticket booth. And Emmy is thrown into a hellish 1 versus 3.
Let's see if she can make some magic happen. Emulate some vibes here, shooting through the boxes. Trying to find a pick. It's not going to happen. All 3 of them ganging up from the side. Alice Roar actually gets down. It's not going to pay off. Emmy gets laid out at the very end there. It was just unlucky, honestly, Jackie. They had a really great entry into the site. I think there was just a lot of overthinking going on. They were just the timings as well. They were just always looking in the wrong direction when they popped out of the smoke. It's just unlucky there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of bad, right? You were able to get that one so close with what effectively was like 3 Tech 9s and then the 2 Galils going in for a quick round, right? Yeah.
No, you know what? That is based, as the kids say. 6-8, though. True. No guns on the side of FlyQuest. Going to take a backseat into this one and take it easy. Meanwhile, though, ex-Legacy Lotus getting a taste of victory. Looking to secure it. taking out one of their main contenders. Marie is going to get taken out alongside Takas. Ooh, deaths on all sides, Jackie. It's just 2 left on the side of FlyQuest Red. It's a quick round.
Yeah, pretty aggro here. And very easily convertible from this point. Oh, the Legacy Lotus sides, but Zazu with a backstab gets that one done onto Bibian, and now it's looking like it's almost 100% guaranteed. Only Goose for FlyQuest left.
No, I believe. She can do something cool with the Tech 9. If the timing isn't so precarious. Trying to get a chip off on her and get taken out from the back. Yeah, not ideal there. But you know what? That was an eco. You picked up a Lotus gun, so you get what you expect. It's unlucky.
Yeah, it's one of those as well, right? But this is kind of like what we're setting up with the power of winning those pistol rounds, sort of just how much it can knock you on your head instantly. So you're seeing it again here firsthand, right? Where like you win that pistol CT side now, they're being able to convert a few. So you've got actually like healthy money to play with. It's taken some time. These are the real rounds we've been waiting for though, right? Round 16, we go back into it. First full rifle for either side. All head-to-head as well. Emmy versus Alice Raw. This could be a big one.
All right. Let's see what we've got here. Alice Roar playing it safe, rightfully so, avoiding that early nade. Emmy, though, posted up looking for a pick with the op on the opposite side of mid. Cheeky little battle of the ops there. Going to take a little back off, though. All right.
It's interesting as well, because obviously you posture off with this, basically use the default mid-nade set and then go back for a late A pop on it with a timing. They've still got smokes and mollies as well to block off the angles, so they can make this play work perfectly. Vanessa's been holding basically just default lurking inside of Palace in case the CTs went aggro. First contact here from Goose. She gets the read, Daisy. Compromised at mid, though.
Takas finding a target in Palace. Not going to work out for FlyQuest. Bibian going to go down alongside Zazu, though. 3v4. Sorry, scratch that. 3v3. Ooh.
Near misses from Alice Raw could cost them very much in this round, but it's all on Emmy. That's the real pressure. One versus 2, 64 HP to work with. She has the AWP in her hands. Her signature weapon. Year in, year out for so damn long. Back at the site, looking for a chance to plant. She gets spammed down, takes the first peek, leaves herself in the 1v1. Emmy on the swing. It's close, damp, but it's no cigar. 8-8. They've tied it back up. This is insanity from ex-Legacy Lotus.
It's
keeping
unlucky.
It close.
At that point, if she didn't get tagged on the cross, there might have been a fighting chance, but it was a bit too risky for her to do on her own. Nevertheless, it's 8-8 now. FlyQuest Red coming out with another Tech 9 buy. Ex-Legacy Lotus, though, feeling quite confident and honestly have the money to back it up. Let's have a look. FlyQuest making their way slowly. Cheeky little ninja push onto B. Let's see, Estrella's waiting for them. Going to hit them with the early nade. Not going to do much. Oh, just kidding! Looks like there's damage on all sides from Utils, guns and galore. 3 of them are going down. It's all Vanessa and GooseBreeder left. Just GooseBreeder now. Unlucky.
Yeah, trying to force weapons out of the hands here at the CTs, and as much as there'll be a couple rebuys.
Oh!
Actually, only the one, with Tokis being able to deal with Goose. It's not too bad whatsoever. Okay, so you look at the sort of the top and bottom of it now. It makes sense that you've opted to take a pause immediately and try and piece things back together, right?
Absolutely. The one thing that I don't see a lot of people taking advantage of is the timeouts. You know, if you're having a rough time, it is good to take a chill pill, you know, a step back, reassess, communicate with your team, a solid strategy to combat whatever's giving you some trouble. I think it's a really underused part of CS that needs to be integrated more, and players need to be taking advantage of that. Just like FlyQuest hopefully did, maybe they can try to shape up their strategy to combat the aggressiveness coming out from ex-Legacy Lotus, but who knows, Jackie? I do think it might just come down to a battle of attrition.
Very well could, very well could. There's a lot we're working with right now that could keep this one kind of spicy. In terms of what's going on in Shimmer versus Nocturnal as well, it's currently a 12-7 matchup with a bit of a comeback being brewed there by Nocturnal. Obviously, you've got to take it to OT, so it's a tight affair, but they're keeping us guessing. So there's a lot that's happening today. It's a jam-packed day for North America, and this one, obviously, Daisy, it's kind of nuts, right, that we're in a position right now where it's X-Legacy Lotus that are leading. Yes, it's only by 1 round, but Mirage has already looked scrappy. Especially if you get more of these signs of life from Alice, this could be carnage towards the tail end. We'll stick with it for now, though. Heavy B setup. They're looking for a contact play out, and Estrella has the nade set. Good with the first, but Goose has already found an entry to create space up short. Oh, they collapse into it, and it's not looking good for the CTs. Lotus going down quick.
Okay. Let's see what X-Legacy Lotus can pull out here. Looks like they might just be playing a defensive round on this one. Saving the AWP and the M4. Not a bad play. But looks like that timeout did wonders for FlyQuest Red. Finally, getting a round back on the board in the second half. It's looked a bit rough for them on T side. Happy that they're back on the board, you know, 9-9 now. If they can get out. Oh no, GooseBreeder! Didn't master the parkour lessons.
Well, it must be hard, you know, geese have those tiny little flippers.
That bomb radius, Jackie. I know you're the expert on that, but my goodness, it's unlucky. It's quite a big bomb radius in CS2. You've got to be wary. I'm sure they are. But it was a bit too late on the parkour there from GooseBreeder. We'll get taken out.
The difference, that movement. Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you.
But all right, 9-9. A little bit of a loss on FlyQuest Red side, but not too much. It's looking good. Fully stacked with some AKs and pop in Emmy's hands, but it's the same on the other side. Vanessa bursting into A quick. Going to get the picks off on Zazu and Takis. Alice Roar, though, posted up and ready to get revenge for her fallen comrades.
It's a round that's going to be a big ask for her, though. She needs to hit some really nice shots at this point if they're even going to get a look in to go for a retake. 3 versus 5, you need a pick soon, or you're just going to call quits on it. It doesn't come, especially with a follow-up there from Emmy. Got a bail, so FlyQuest digging deep.
Run!
Yeah, bring it back. I mean, 10-9 now at least. It's a good spot to be in. More the normality that you'd expect. Definitely resetting things off the pause.
You know what, though? Let's see if GooseBreeder runs in to some friendly neighbors here on her journeys in the alleyways. Might run into some alley cats here. Oh, instead gets her head taken off by Alice Roar, who was waiting, posted up for the kill. Going to take away an op on that one. Lose the round to FlyQuest, bringing it to a 10-9 scoreline. But either way, it's looking good on the side of FlyQuest, finally getting some money in the bank, some guns in their hands. And overall, it was a great round from Vanessa. Amazing entry there.
Yeah, good to see. Signs of life for the team, getting it far more consistent now as well. Obviously, that was the weird thing. It felt like kind of the inconsistent rounds is what they were winning, just off the back of Marie having some huge plays towards B side, right, locking it down. The clutches had the ace, had the crazy 3K dig swing round, whereas the easy ones were not going their way whatsoever, which was kind of crazy that's been the knock-on effect for the game. Contact walk up, Alice Raw. Hello. Let's see if it works. I mean, you're taking a fight towards Marie. Just trying to see if she can hold stationary on this, get that first pick, and then back off with some map control. Test of the timing. Hit it and peace out. Ooh, info goes both ways, but stalemate on the peak. Minute and 10 on the clock then. Alice repositioning back round towards window as well. Goose deep in mid side. Okay. Clock starting to run down it. Seems like they're posturing back for a later A split on the T side. So FlyQuest Red looking to see if they can make a move into the bomb site. Tons of util still available for it with good spacing here on close connector side. You could backstab. You know Takis' position as well. Walk out through the smoke. Just got to deal with Estrella. That's the key piece. If she's able to find room to play from the back of the box, it could be very problematic.
Oh yeah, Marie getting that chip damage off. 6 HP now. Ooh, but Estrella Getting the picks off. Looking deadly for FlyQuest. Red dropping like flies, though it's a 2v2. Winnable.
Very well could be, but for who does this go? Vivian hitting him with a thunder from down under, but Alice Raw wants to try and claw this one away. The pre-fire into the box. It's a great read from Vivian. Commits to the spray and brings it home.
Took them out back.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a little Australian pun there.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
Totally didn't think
I thought
that
you were trying to do like an accent for it, though.
Taking him out back, mate. Sorry, that was awful.
Bloody hell,
I don't know what that was.
Macmate's here.
That was Macmate. Either way, though, 11-9 on the side of FlyQuest Red. We might see our first map closing out shortly. Let's see if X-Legacy Lotus can bring it back.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, right, how close this one's been. Really down to the wire stuff throughout the flow of it.
Oh, yeah. Kind of crazy. But you know what? FlyQuest looking like this round is pretty secured. Zazu, though, having an early push and finding the pick. 2 down on the side of FlyQuest, though they were fully stacked on the gun side, Jackie.
Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit awkward to recover from. I mean, in reality, you're down to 3 versus 4, but it's just about the positions that the CTs have taken, right? Zazu gets in towards Deep Palace here, can cut off the rotate constantly, an additional thought in the back of your mind of where she's going to be coming from. Forced into trying to get the bomb plant down here.
Oh.
Peek back in with the digs, couple spam shots, Goose close in CT. You love that. Alice Raw goes out wide, baits the crosshair, but even finds both of the kills. She was just supposed to be the bait, Daisy. That's all that play was. You wanted to play her behind to clean up from it. Alice Raw just does it single-handedly. I mean, that's a hell of a round. 11-10. They are giving as good as they get.
What is happening? FlyQuest Red. Losing what should be winnable rounds. Winning what should be losable rounds. Feels like the script is flipped on its head. On the other side of the table, we do have Shimmer versus Nocturnal closing out their first map at 13-11. It was a close one for Nocturnal, but Shimmer end up taking that one.
Yeah, that's really good testament, though, to the resilience and mental fortitude of a squad like Nocturnal, right? You were massively down in that game. You've taken a pause. You've kept yourself focused, and they've ground it out to a formidable result. Bear in mind, that's Shimmer you're playing against as well. That's not an easy team to get rounds off of. Very talented women over there. Of course, very talented women here. They're everywhere. So many talented women, Daisy. How do we deal with it?
We don't.
It's probably right, actually. We'll probably just watch and enjoy.
We just hope, we can farm some of that aura that they are exuding through our screens here. Alice Roar ready for the post-up, instead whiffs and gets a tag off. 73 HP, and they are rushing into B site. Vivian, though, and Marie, and Vanessa all get taken out by Cyclone. 4K now.
Oh, hang on a minute. This could be an Emmy round, but does she know? Don't think she spotted Alice Raw. Posted up backside towards Forest, playing by the bench. She does love these rounds, though. She's good for the clutch normally. 1v3, quick flick on the shot round, trying to shut down Zazu, but she tucks in and can just stall time on this now. They've got no reason to give you these free fights where you can't trade off each other. That's what they're waiting for. Shot connects from Alice Raw, backside. 11-11, it's tied up again. Difference is money's starting to run out, though, Daisy. It's getting scary here. T-side's not going to have the best
I was about
fight.
to say, it's a spooky game for a spooky month.
This is pure October.
Yeah, no, it couldn't be closer than this. This is Lotus's map pick, of course. So, FlyQuest Red aren't expected to take this one, considering it's not something they chose for themselves. But they overall do well on Mirage. This isn't something they should be struggling with here. Here we are, though. X-Legacy Lotus really owning it on their map pick.
Yeah, it's brutal. A lot of swing rounds, a lot of clutch rounds. Both of those pistols as well, giving them a huge edge to play with in terms of the buffer of rounds they've had. It's been way harder for FlyQuest. Although this is tight on paper, it's been an uphill battle for them.
Oh, man. Cyclone looking like an absolute force of nature this matchup.
It's uncomfortable on the walk out towards B, but it's Marie!
God.
You should have known. Deagle in her hands at the B bomb site. Everyone's getting deleted.
She's married to that pistol, Marie. My goodness. Not going to be very merry after that one, Jackie.
No, you certainly wouldn't be. You would be frustrated. It's a ridiculous round as well because it shouldn't have been like this, and it still might not. The retake is building, and they're giving you 1v1s. Everyone's peeking in. They just had to posture up, play safe for the trades. Instead, it's down to Vanessa, who can make insane plays. She sees the cable, Daisy. Knew that she had to go for it. There's no way out.
How has it gone so wrong?
I don't understand.
We're gobsmacked here.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking out, Jackie. I'm clutching my dad.
It's beautiful.
Rocking
Marie's
back and
got
forth.
in, right? It's so simple. Like, she gets to the window of B. She's like, bam, bam, bam. You're all dead. This is my bomb site. There you go. Look at that, right? She's in. It's all working. Everything's calm. Bombs down. Everyone's peeking. Isolated fights down. Panic. And this is where Legacy Lotus, they love these moments of carnage. They've been thriving in them.
Look, they're so clued in. They can taste this round.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
It is silly. Like, that was so silly. Let's see what happens here. Round 24. Legacy Lotus have the potential to take this map and close out our first map on their side, potentially bringing us to a nuke decider, Jackie. That'll be interesting.
That's the thing, right? If this goes all free, that's what we were saying. It could be very good for Legacy Lotus.
Yeah.
But you had to win Mirage. That was always the first stepping stone. As it stands right now, they have an overtime safety net. All they need is one round. And this is that last round that's at foot. Lots of aggression. FlyQuest Red, you're deep down mid-side, trying to isolate these peaks. They've used so many nades in these opening moments just to try to force out fights. Tokis with one peaks in, that's a big name to take. Marie's down, Bibian trades, 4v4.
I'm scared.
I think they all are.
Oh, Zazu is going to find out the fire is hot, and a bullet in the brain hurts.
Emmy, dinked the peak out. Ooh, her bell has been absolutely wrong. No head armor, trapped in the connector, slapped upside the face by Cyclone, so the orb's going off kilter. And we're down to a 3 versus 3. One planted backside, Goose on a close clear. Hello, Cyclone still trying to blow them away. Bibian, she might actually be on for the clutch now. 3 kills, there's the 4th, knows the location of Alice Raw, runs in with a blade out. Oh my God, she pulls out the butcher knife, and it all goes down to the 1v1. Alice Raw with the flames, that might be enough to save it. It's down to the time. She's got to jump on the bomb now. Has the kit for it. Wants the frag. Trying to bait them in. We're going OT.
Dude, you can see the pressure just got to them. Vanessa played that so well. Exactly as she needed to. And now it's going into overtime.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, some of the
that
rounds
was absurd.
that have actually dragged it into this point are crazy. It's the weirdest inconsistent rounds that you shouldn't be winning, right? Like, it's kind of all out there Counter-Strike at the minute.
Yeah.
Reset on that though. We'll take a pill, chill pill, ideally. We pop one of those. Right then, damn. We're here in OT, round 25, 12-12. Let's see what that tempo is looking like. If FlyQuest can keep that level of aggression, or if it's not going to work out too well. They do go for the fast play. They sprint out. Smokes are good. Sights taken. First pick onto Tokis. That's a nice pick. Okay. You might actually just want to posture off on this one. They don't find a pick soon. Might even be the save to keep the funds alive for Alice Raw on the AWP throughout OT. They need a pick right now.
Yeah, I mean, FlyQuest looking like this is just another page of their playbook. Legacy Lotus, though, coming in like Goose in a row. Getting taken out one after the other. It's all Cyclone and Alice Raw left. Just Cyclone. Doesn't want to save the M4, instead wants to go for the battle and gets taken out by the Tech 9, Jackie.
Man.
The Tech 9 always popping up in there somewhere. Good to see it. 13-12 to the side of FlyQuest Red. It would be a shame for Legacy Lotus to have worked this hard on this map and having going the way of FlyQuest after giving them such a fight. Yeah. Now, you have to remember, this team, Legacy Lotus, made it to ESL Impact through the open qualifier. They are the real deal. You know, they've gotten here through sheer skill. So, you know, we're seeing that on the board today.
Let's think about ATCS as well. Gets a little bit harder to read. playbook goes out the window. Things start getting a little bit more puggy. Alice Raw potentially with the adjustment there. Obviously, as we said, she's becoming more and more of a force over the course of this game. There's a few bumpy rounds towards the mid portion, but certainly locked in now. Vanessa is a big pick as well. Shutting her down could harm FlyQuest's chance of converting this 4 versus 5. It's a split setup. GooseBreeder is basically trying to bait the full rotate. One bites. Alice Raw rotates over with the AWP, so A's a bit weaker here, Damp.
Nice. Looks like they can burst in. Cautiously but optimistically, Takas is going to get smoked and mollied off. Double action there. Zazu, though, posted up behind the box, watching Palace. Ready for anything that may strike GooseBreeder as well. Coming in from behind. Ooh, the timing, though! Talkies going to go down.
Ooh. Cyclone with the adjustment. Barely gets those shots into the head hitbox of Goose, but still takes her down. And they had that spacing. They had this room to bleed into the site, but it's so uncomfortable. You're sharing it with the CTs at this point. With a fine line dividing it. Zazu in the back stabs onto one. It's so messy. You're completely surrounded. Shorts open. They're on the bomb site. You've got to do something. Forced to try and plant. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
13-13, damn. Still swinging back and forth like a pendulum here on Mirage.
I feel like this is going to be a long first map.
It might be. It's one of those where, like, if they actually keep this up, it's super close here.
It's a battle of attrition. It's coming down to a matter of a few rounds. This entire game has been quick, but incredibly close the entire way through. I don't know what will be the point where we will get a few rounds ahead, you know, but so far it's been neck and neck. So I wouldn't be surprised if this goes into multiple overtimes. We are in our first one, though, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Alice Roar, unfortunately, nades herself. Not ideal.
I've got confirmation as well, Daisy. I've officially converted Gooseman into a fan of Marie. He's seen the clip. He's seen the
no way,
clip.
Really?
He loves it. He said, "Damn, that's
what a
very
legend."
Donk-esque." There you go. Creator of Counter-Strike respects your game, Marie, and rightly so.
Yeah,
because you
and
have been
also
giving it.
An ESL Impact fan. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. Doing it right. The real Goose is on the server right now, though. Unfortunately for GooseBreeder, this probably isn't the best one. Trying to get up through close con side. You do go down, but the teammates step up and rise strong for the captain, Daisy. 4 versus 3. Close grouping, though. They're all in CT. Pre-scoped up. Alice Raw watching for the run-out.
It's a 4v3, just barely, with Bibion living on borrowed time with 8 HP. Marie, though, going to get the plant in. Making a quick adjustment. Let's see how X Legacy Lotus retake this one.
Emmy waiting for the run out. Setting themselves up. Bit of an awkward pop flash. Supposed to go over and blind her. Instead, Emmy's lined up for easy picks. And one by one, Emmy takes them down. 14-13 in the first half. Then 2-1 split into the OT. So we're keeping it going, Daisy. We're keeping you guessing. I mean, it really does feel like that's been the story of this game, right? It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. And Emmy wins those, to be fair. Emmy does win these.
Emmy does consistently usually win this. Yeah, I'll give her that.
But yeah, no, let's see how we go into this one. They're going to keep it up in a tug of war. Or if FlyQuest Red can finally overtake X Legacy Lotus and take their map pick away from them in what was such a close competition. You know,
wow.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Jackie. Did you?
What you got for me?
So in England, did you have a snack called Talkies? They're like a little spicy snack, like chips almost. Well, crisp.
Oh yeah, we called them knickknacks.
Knickknacks,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, but
you know what I'm talking about.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Whenever I see Takis, I always think of Takis, and I'm like, ooh, spicy on that one, you know.
She's had some spicy kills. Maybe that's what it is, you know.
That's her whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, sidetrack there.
The synapses are connecting. I see.
Keeping you on your toes, you know. Just making sure you guys are listening here.
Ooh, hello? Goose walks out through the smoke, but just as it fades. Oh, what is happening? Mid conversions is good for the 2 trades back, though, so it is actually pretty clean. Emmy peeks out. Oh, Daisy. This CT round looking very good for FlyQuest. could put them on their 15th unless Alice Raw can do something despicable. Molly's good to force them off the angle. Cyclone popping off again as well. Reading the room right, but she falls on the peak towards CT. It's all down to Alice. We need a huge clutch here. Forces herself back towards Sandwich. Emmy chases her down with the orb. Okay. Emmy may be on for the 30 as well. She'd need a couple in this round if she wants it.
That was really well played on X Legacy Lotus's parts. Just a couple, though, of missed shots will make the difference in these overtimes. You need to be picture perfect if you want to beat the best. Of course, historically, FlyQuest has been a top dog of the NA region. So this isn't going to be a walk in the park, Jackie. Going to go off leash here.
No, exactly, like full Fenton levels, yes, you know. What was his name, Quentin? What was the dog? The dog that ran away.
Sorry?
You know the dog I mean? Where he's like, Quentin! Quentin! Was it Fenton? Fenton! Fenton!
From which, what are you talking about?
Fenton sounds right. It's like a guy on a hill, and his dog runs off, and he's going, Fenton!
I only know Winston!
Jesus Christ, Fenton!
Winston!
We've all been psyop. None of us remember what the dog was called. Someone do research and let us know. But right now, we'll see this play as Alice Raw comes in. Okay, they're back on. They're giving it again. They won a double OT.
Here we go. The X Legacy coming online. Bibion going to get taken out alongside Taki. Zazu and Estrella get the script flip on them, though. It's a 2v2. It's anyone's game with Marie slightly low, but that's not going to stop her, is it?
She wants to peek into it, but that might be her downfall. Alice Raw was pre-posted, scoped up, watching for the CT run out. So she gets what she wanted. And Goose, can somehow the brains of the operation find a way to clutch this out with limited time? Has a defuse kit, looking to clear the default angles. No one here. Best case scenario, back out. Cyclone denies that. No save, no round. One away from double OT.
That was a sick shot from Cyclone at the end there. They've been absolutely cracked this entire game, Jackie. 30 nearly frags.
But no, she came alive and never stopped, right? Like, it's just been impact after impact. Crazy. Super big step up from a player like Cyclone in a game like this as well. That's really what you want from this team, right? She's playing Lightning Sis. Hey, we said maybe it is like the Shed buff.
You know what?
Shed buff.
True. I didn't even think of that.
That's where you do your best gaming.
Let's be real. Shed buff is a real thing. We've got a quick tech pause. Perfect time to talk about some sheds, Jackie. You know, we used to live in a shed.
We did for a while, yeah. Fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact. We were shed dwellers. Of course, that's why we are huge shed advocates, because we know Shedians. It's a good space, you know? You can make it feel like a little tiny home. And overall, it's a great gaming little haven.
It's become quite popular, weirdly, in recent years.
Yeah, I agree. I've seen it more and more.
Yeah, people living in like converted sheds and having, or even, you know, if you live somewhere else and you've got a garden space, A, nice. B, even better, right? You can set up a nice little outdoor shed.
Little gaming space.
Gaming in there. Yeah, it's fine.
Dude, it's sick. So our shed was so teched out. It was sick. There were lights everywhere. You know, it was gaming central. It was a little corner of the universe that was just, you know, shed gaming. But, you know, it's real. The buff is real. If you have a little basement, if you got a shed, convert it, make it something nice. Maybe you'll crack some more heads. You know, maybe you'll become better at Counter-Strike. That's the ESL Impact wisdom that I'll depart.
I will say, I think the conversion rate of ESEA teams that pugged at the shed and then folded at the shed, unfortunately, is free for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, endpoint that season folded. SEO was at the shed when Max kicked everyone.
Okay, fair
Frag
enough.
folded.
Maybe don't take our words verbatim, though.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Hey, look, that's different. That was years ago. That was our shed.
Cyclone.
Maybe your shed will be better.
Modern day shedding. That's the thing,
Exactly. Revolutionary. Let's see if she can do it here, right? This would be the time. If she steps up massively again in a round like this, we're going double OT, and we could be in for a real treat. 14-15. It's all coming down to this.
There's no way to know how these rounds will turn out. So I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Cyclone finds a pick. Got surprised there that they were so close. Instead, we'll get gunned down on the timing as they will go to pick out their Molotov out of their pocket.
Yeah, it's so rough. Just as you pull the pin on the util, that's when they swing. Only issue is, look at all of the rotation here towards A. No sightline up short either. If they get up quick enough and can find a backstab onto Marie, it could be real big issues. But thankfully, GooseBreeder takes the head-up call. She gets the info. Marie knows about this. She's been a demon with the AUG, trying to lay down the law once again. She gets another chance to show what she's made of. And if it can just find that shot, Marie gets it. The AUG is what denies, but she pops off.
Oh my God. I love her. Yes, Marie. Oh my God, I love this energy. Dude, you can see the relief. The stress has just left her body. That was such a banger of a match, much closer than I personally expected. It gave FlyQuest Red a run for their money. You could see how much they were sweating after that one.
I can't believe it, honestly, how close of a game that actually was.
Such a nice clip.
It's ridiculous because you've all been there. We've all been there. You've had those games where it feels like for that one day, you are Marie, you know? You're doing all the rounds, all the plays. You are Marie in that moment, and then you lose. But you could see just how much it meant. That AUG clutch, it's from her own hands. She closes it. She just went ballistic.
I love that reaction. Like, yes. You deserve that scream of victory, you know? Wow, you can see how much this means to these girls.
Yeah.
FlyQuest Red do have to win this one, so it's honestly a huge advantage for them going into this next map that they have secured what is not even their map pick off the bat.
Yeah, no, that's sick. Like, genuinely, for what it is, it's good to see them be able to bring it back around and close it. The expected result for, you know, really what should be happening here today is that FlyQuest would come in and win that one. The fact it was as close as it was, and we saw some great performances, though, God, you take that every day. Like, yeah, this really could have been a game that X-Legacy Lotus might have won. There's a couple, like, tiny swing rounds they could have taken. Similar story for FlyQuest, though. Few of those they never should have given up. Weird game of CS in some instances, but incredible to watch in other rounds.
No, it was interesting, honestly. FlyQuest Red, even with the pressure that was put on them, somehow managed to stake their cool their entire way through. Very consistent. All piston cylinders, one of the two, were firing Jackie, and honestly, they were all doing a banger job. Even GooseBreeder, the head of the operation, obviously not like her best performance, but still being extremely supportive of everyone else. You can just see the team synergy is off the charts.
You know what? Look, I'll give you this. Here's my big GooseBreeder round moment, though. Doesn't matter about the stats. Doesn't matter about what you say. That last round, AZ, she peaked
what
short.
matters.
She got the contact. No one else did. No one else did.
That's right, Jackie. Shout out GooseBreeder. But let's also shout out our head-to-head and see what we've got going on here.
Yes, of course, our AWPing superstars. Who had the AWPer hand being a big question. Realistically, coming into it, I was expecting so much in the early game from Alice Raw, and there was some of those moments, Daisy. But it was late round Emmy, late game Emmy, all Emmy.
You know what, though? I also do want to focus on the fact, while it's a battle of the ops, you know, battle of the bands, it's also a battle of the bangs. Look at these two gorgeous women. My goodness, their bangs are banging. Sorry, I had to mention. I love a good bangs. But either way, they did bang on the server as well. The kills were off the charts on both sides. It was so great to watch. They were both just like firing at full capacity. Amazing stuff.
No, exactly. They absolutely popped off. You're right, you know. The bangs were locked down and so was the AWPing. But both of these things are premium. You know me, as a bang girl myself. This is what you need. You know, how can you play CS otherwise? It's just not going to happen, Daisy.
Yeah, exactly.
But I, for what it is on that one, like, fair play. You know, Alice Raw had some great rounds there. I think it was just some of the opportunities Emmy was given as well. God, don't peek into Emmy like that. Don't give her a chance. That's the key.
Pull something out of this.
Yeah, I think there's potential for it, especially. You know,
yeah.
I see you've got a cat there, just slightly off screen, having a sleep.
Yeah, here, I'll bring him up to say hello.
There he is.
Say hello to the masses more.
Loves Counter-Strike. There he is. Small shout out. Map 2, though, that's where we are. So shout out to production as we cruise through the halls of train and get ourselves dialed in for this one. So, T-side start, Daisy, for FlyQuest. CT start for X-Legacy Lotus. And we're into a snappy pistol.
Already. Making good progress, rushing into the site. Ooh, the timing might be a bit sketchy, though. Cyclone posted up, ready to frag. Zazu, though, ooh, nearly getting taken out in that peak, though. It's a 5v5 still. Taucus with the dualies. Let's see what they can do here.
Strela trying to jiggle in to regain control towards Connector. Good for the first, but the read isn't quick enough for Marie, who battles back. Alice Raw swings out from Pop. Little bit of a kerfuffle, but it all falls quite quickly. Nice hold there from FlyQuest, and beautiful round to highlight Goose again. 3 kills in the pistol. They get it over the line.
Yep. Looked a bit sketchy there for a second, but this is their map pick. They know their way around the transit system. Taken the train before. Got an OV chip pass.
They have. I've heard they've got
little
the
oyster card.
They got their passports with them. They could go anywhere. They could travel all of Europe right now.
That's right. Here we go, though. A little bit of a buy on FlyQuest side. The guns are definitely giving them that extra oomph.
Oh! Easy pickings on the totem pole.
That's 3 down already on the side. 4, 5! Complete wipeout on the side of Lotus there. FlyQuest are going to be pleased with that one. And it's not very similar to the previous match we watched. Previously, we saw Legacy Lotus really dominating those pistol rounds, looking that they were really drilled, knowing how to take them over. But it's a different story here.
Well, you obviously have, what was it, both pistols and then like the following conversion rounds as well. So that's like nearly 6 rounds on Mirage that were taken for Legacy Lotus off the back of those big
You're trying to do math at me?
I know.
You're throwing numbers at me?
I've got a smooth brain. I'm not supposed to be doing this kind of stuff, but I've tried. But yeah, this is way better, right? Taking that pistol this time should help them out. Oh, they don't know about Takis. All right, shots back over. 2 versus 3. This is messy. Honestly, for a first buy, crazy damage. They clean house on it as well, Daisy. That's massive from Cyclone. I don't know how she's been so consistent in both maps.
That was a messy round, but they managed to clean up on that one. Getting a round on the board for Lotus. Will this be another tug of war? With some rounds that should have been winnable for FlyQuest. Suddenly going into the dust. But let's see. You know what? It's early. 1-2 score. Both sides. Armed with guns, of course. As opposed to not guns.
That probably wouldn't be ideal.
No.
Yeah. That'd be like the weaker of the 2 options.
What would be like your second choice of wield if it wasn't a gun? Maybe like a pizza slice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Catch them off guard with that. Yeah, throws out of them. Quick fire snowballs. Well, maybe keep it seasonal, you know? You could just launch a whole pumpkin. If that hit you with enough velocity, they're pretty bloody heavy. Like, it would take you out, you know? Pumpkin to the face.
FlyQuest. Grouped up. Ready to throw some pumpkins into the face of Lotus with no one except Estrella defending B. It's going to be a rough one for Lotus to retake. But noise is heard.
Ooh, they read it right as well. I mean, that was the one play where potentially maybe you could have got a bit of a backstab off and found room to ease back into the round. Maybe they could just win it off the raw fragging power, though. They're taking the fight straight to them. This felt like it was FlyQuest in a prime position. They're losing so many of these jewels, but Emmy, spray control close towards Connector, Dex 1. But Marie, look who it is. Marie. Marie the murderer. That's what they call her. She's been going absolutely ballistic, but not here. Stopped. Dead in the tracks. Ooh, bit of post-mortem as well.
Ooh, all right, Zazu.
All right.
I see you.
There's some fire on the server.
Friendly fire there. Bit of cheeky fun. But yeah, no, you know what? I was really looking forward to Marie, you know, giving us another highlight reel clip, but not this time.
She's had her quota for the day. Any more would be ridiculous.
No. I would like some more, please.
Like 6 tweets, Daisy.
I'm like Oliver Twist. Please, Dad, can I have some more?
More?
You want more? That's
more
Marie.
Get that Photoshop. That's the next banger. Like
Please.
10 likes maximum. Right then, we're out. We're swinging back round.
That's
on
right,
towards main.
That's so true.
It is very big and real and true.
Big if true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Lotus looking good with the selection of guns on hand. FlyQuest looking for a similar play as last time. Estrella wise to their tricks. Alice Roar as well, making the rotate over. Not going to be an easy entry.
Do they bait the rotate though? You send Goose out. Oh, Goose is getting so much free info, but there's not really anything you can do. She can come in for the backstab, maybe. That's the one play that might work out. Goose locked in, grabs the AK, close quarters action, but nothing more. Yeah, weird one with the setup. You left Long Dog completely open, so you've been able to get out through pop, run the whole way round. Okay. That's the way that goes. Well, minor issues there. This could be something that FlyQuest could exploit over the course of this T-half, but they finally have some money. They get the big cash, they can spend the green, buy themselves some guns.
Yeah. No longer Slippy September. Should have no trouble in the rain here. Were you aware of Slippy September, Jackie? It's real.
It is.
It is.
In fact, you know, 9 times out of 10 things are more slippy when it comes to September. I don't know why. Weird phenomenon about the world. So be aware of it. This is not the round where you want to be slipping over, though. And no one sent the memo to FlyQuest. Goose and Vanessa are down. This could be brutal as well. Marie playing on the precipice of the smoke. They're going to re-smoke through. If she plays off the timing, it's going to fade. You're going to see her first. Yeah, Zazu gets that one.
Lotus looking really great, actually, on this game of Train. Emmy and Bibion, all that's left on the FlyQuest red team. It's not looking good for them.
No, it's not at all.
The money's in the bin. You've lost all of your guns. The most you can do is try to clutch out this round, and to be fair, Emmy and Bibion do win these.
Bibion hit some crack shots on Mirage, and that's a great opener to at least give us more room for them to try and find a way into this round. Good utility set available as well for the clutch. They smoke off and block towards back heaven. Oh, there's the peek in on the site though. Bibion left in the 1v3 now. Pressure's mounting. Nades thrown at her. She's already had 2 kills, but would need the ace to complete it off the raw frags and can't take down Zazu. 4-2.
Yeah.
They do stop that one.
2-woman army. Not enough against a full roster.
Ooh, that was the opening pick as well from Alice Roar's POV. We saw her go for the play, taking the fight up towards Brown Halls, but hit that shot just as the smoke plumed. Really nice one.
Right then, time out. Take a quick step back. This is your map pick, FlyQuest. You need to win this one. On the other side of the board, though, let's have a look at Shimmer versus Nocturnal. Also going to have a huge impact on FlyQuest standings. Looks like Shimmer are up on their second map. 10-2. Nocturnal and FlyQuest, if FlyQuest do manage to close out this one, of course, will stay tied up in the standings. Looks like.
Yeah, obviously tied at the minute going into things today. Both teams needed to win their respective series. That's why we're saying obviously it would have been that upset potential versus Shimmer. So obviously unfortunate they lost that first map that was close, like 13-11 scoreline. We'll see. We'll keep our other eye on it, let you know how that one develops. Right now, though, we'll stick with what we've got on screens here. Obviously no money, really. You're just going into this with some light utility investment there. Emmy will throw the default pop flashes over, get the molly backside, see if they can try and get a bomb plant down and hope for the best case scenario from it. But yeah, the turmoil of the economy right now, T-side train, just not being able to find much to play off of.
You know what? Feels like FlyQuest are just playing a bit on the back foot here. Getting harassed by Lotus. Doing their best. Util's out. Vanessa going to look for a pick. Ooh, the timing.
Oh, Marie. Somehow always getting away with these cheeky deagle shots, and that's another big one. The Flames assisting as well as Cyclone gets taken down by the other element, and that element is a force of nature.
Marie!
Its name is Marie. 3 kills with the deagle. She could be on for another ace. Don't give her a chance. 30 seconds on the clock. Knows where the bomb is. Wants to take the raw fight. Zazu is scared. She does not want to take this duel, but Marie won't let you run. Oh, close.
Dude. Marie the Marauder. You can feel the confidence exuding off of her off the back of that previous game where she absolutely owned them, especially closing out that map. Looking equally as confident here. And that fire was quite helpful. I think a lot of people forget. Fire is hot, Jackie.
It does. It gets increasingly warm as well. That's the thing. Well, normally,
I don't feel like that's
once a fire starts, it probably gets hotter and hotter, no?
I feel like, so scientifically, the hottest part of the flame is the middle of the fire, like the center, the inferno, right? So realistically, as it goes up, it'll get colder and colder. So incorrect.
But there's more fire, so therefore more heat.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Fire facts.
CS
We'll do some research. All right, we'll do some research.
CS
we need citations on this one. We'll come back. We'll find out, and we'll make sure we give you all the right answers. For now, maybe do your own research on fire-related issues.
Don't listen to the casters on the internet.
ESL Impact does not represent the thoughts of Jackie and Daisy's fire talk.
But for now, though, let's give them an education on fire safety.
Right, well, Smokey Bear is going to be running us through this one.
No,
and he's
not
got
the
a Molotov.
viewers. More like FlyQuest. Giving Lotus a bit of a lesson in fire. Fire, yes. And then they fire the gun.
Yeah, that's right. What they need, right? Like round 8 right now, a bit of a slower start to it. They're not really giving you anything either. It's a very slow CT setup. You're not running any risks of going for aggressive picks. Even with Alice Raw playing a blinding half so far, you're playing it quite tempered, quite postured back towards the site for the trades. So FlyQuest being starved out late into the round, basically going to be forced into like, okay, do we go back, double in to maybe a quick pop play towards the A site? Or do we commit to this B hit with the distraction setup here, run interference on Marie, see if they can get down ramp? It's been pretty successful. They can get into the site. It's just being able to lock it down. Long range angle for Alice. Good for the first. Oh, Goose, though, takes the map control clean off them and doubles up. That's way better, damn. This is great now.
Estrella, though, getting the pick back on GooseBreeder. It's a 2v3. Looking a bit risky here for the CTs. But they have the money to play with, so might as well go for it. Emmy, mid-flash. Marie also gets taken out. Estrella is the only one left.
Oh, she was trying to pre-fire it. She had the read, but Emmy hits the shot. Denies that one. These are still fine margin rounds.
And that was a huge one for FlyQuest. They needed that round. You know what? It would have been better to even make it out with a few more guns, but overall, that was a consequential round they needed to win. They've secured that one, and it's on the board. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Here we go, though. On the side of Lotus, money's looking a bit tight. Bit of a smaller buy there. But Emmy and Bibby on both taking heavy early damage. Emmy goes down.
That's your AWPer out of commission in a key round where you'd want that scope in play. So losing Emmy could come back to bite them in the bottom, and it continues. Pressure mounting now as Alice Raw finds another frag. And she's had barrels of impact kills tied to her on train. It's kind of the power you can have CT side with an AWP. So much you can do.
You know what? It was a battle of the ops in our head-to-head. Right now, Alice Roar giving us that roar that we expect from a tiger. I have the tiger. Sorry. Anyway, we got
it out of tunes. We don't get sued.
I have the tiger. Was that better?
Yeah, they'll never. The copyright system.
They'll never catch me now.
We'll be safe. We'll be safe.
But anyway, 5 players still alive on the side of Lotus. It's up to Marie to make a play.
Ooh.
Instead, Takas, who was posted up with the op, gets taken out of commission. They make the entry into the side, Jackie. Oh, it's looking rough.
It's a Marie round. It's happening all over again. No one's clocked her. She's been able to walk up. They try peek back round red train with the AWP. She wins that. She could win this whole round.
Oh
even.
my god.
3 kills to her name. GooseBreeder with a read round the back towards hell. Clears that. Cyclone's gone. There is no wind here. This is a climate-controlled environment.
Estella looking. Where are they? Unsure. Scared. Fitting. For the month of October. Going to just make a guess at this point. It's not going to pay off. Marie finds that last kill. Oh my god, she's a machine, this Marie. Marie the machine.
Yeah,
Marie the marauder. Marie the murderer.
She does it all. She actually does it all. Like
Marie, aka the marauder, aka the best pistol player known to man, aka Marie the massive, aka Marie.
AKA they talk about her one-taps, AKA they talk about her B-site holds, AKA abuser of the org, AKA straight gaming. I don't know. There you go. She kind of does literally
does it all.
Have it locked down. Like, yeah, it's been a big highlight reel of Marie gameplay, which
dude, I'm
honestly,
such a Marie
I'm not
fan
going to
now.
stop. Yeah, I'm not going to stop enjoying it. It's been good.
Anyway, Bibion though, 6 HP, living on a prayer. Hawkus and Cyclone as well have some early chip damage on them, and the guns aren't looking too great on this side around. It's quick eco. Let's see if they can do some damage with it. Hawkus not going to find that shot connecting to anyone. We'll get laid out instead. 4v5. What are those pesky FlyQuest girls up to?
I mean, playing a bit of a slower round out of it, at least, to not throw away any opportunities, not throw these weapons away either, right? You want to get through this one as cleanly as possible, just up against this anti-eco round here, with Zazu being the only one that's really invested into any upgraded firepower. So a clean round is the dream scenario. So far, so good, but that could turn to bad quite quickly. It's awkward on the fight down ramp, though. Costly for one. That's GooseBreeder out, but look at the HP bars. A bit more damage here. You could try and at least rack up the bill on this one.
Here we go. Alice Rar getting that nade straight to the dome. Going to get taken out shortly after by Marie. Oh, again. Taking out Zazu at the same time. It's all up to Cyclone. Finishing off Bibion. Taking the gun off of her hands at least. And making a move.
Yeah, she's out. She's off.
Damn.
That's what you got to do. Get in, grab the AK, make out like a bandit.
That's great. Well played from her.
Okay. It's happening again, by the way. This is going to be a really close game. Look at it. I mean, 5-5.
I know.
Swing rounds. Marie's making Deagle plays. It's literally happening again, but on trade.
Terrorists win.
Except this time, FlyQuest took the pistol rounds, and Lotus had the redemption arc. But after all, it is a battle of attrition. It's going to come down to a matter of rounds. Mark my words, Jackie. Already a close tug of war, 5-5.
Yeah.
Let's see what the buy situation looks like.
Two players kind of quiet as well for FlyQuest, but give them time to get back into this one as Vanessa is an absolute beast. So if she comes alive, that is not someone you want to be up against on the server. Contrary to that as well, obviously, Emmy, right? 3-2-8 right now, but this is one of the few times she's had the AWP on the T side. The more she's got that AWP in her hands, the more impact you're going to find. CT side AWPing as well, that's her bread and butter for the Americans. Was that like Jello and the other one, peanut butter? Probably that. It's that. That's what she is.
What are you trying to say? Peanut butter and jelly
she's
sandwiches?
Like, she's the bread and butter.
We have bread and butter in America, Jackie.
All right, there's no need to lie.
Yeah, all right, with your margarine. GooseBreeder, though, going to slip on some margarine.
Who's left that there? What a nightmare.
What a mess.
I know. I mean, just under a minute on the clock, though. They are setting up again for this B hit. That's brutal. See, I was setting up, right? Like the aggression from MET side.
Wow.
Yeah, can she get the picks? You can taken out in a similar scenario to the last time we saw her bring the AWP out. This is really impressive. The CT side that we're seeing from Legacy Lotus here, it's great to starve out FlyQuest, make them feel uncomfortable, even when they get in towards the site. Bibian, is she on for another big round? Up top side, looking for heads. Ooh, she was feeling it, Daisy, but too much of a task there.
Yeah, Lotus just looking really great right now. All players, all fingers on the hand working together to achieve this one. Meanwhile, on the side of FlyQuest Red, it does look like a few players are yet to come online. Not to discredit them, of course, Vanessa has been absolutely cracked last game. I think like upwards of like 20 kills. Of course, the Kadia player to watch. I'm sure we'll see her come online soon. Same with Emmy. It's just unlucky right now. You need everyone to be at their best, you know? This is a game that you have to win.
You gotta dig deep, right? For kind of like where things are, you have to dig deep. We're getting close towards the tail end of the season, right? Like you need all these W's, especially for FlyQuest as well. It's that storyline we were setting up, the idea that, you know, you've made it to every Impact final. You've been there. You've been able to get through each time from North America. It could be 8 for 8 overall. So they want to lock in that second spot. Alice Raw looking for the shot on the walkout. Gifted so much space, but doesn't get rewarded with the pick. It's unfortunate. Couldn't find either one of them as they're set up with the util lineups, so they're actually tucked in. She might not have the full info of the round here.
Here we go. Bibian makes contact, but gets contacted too much. Gets taken out. GooseBreeder follows suit shortly after. It's up to Emmy, Marie, and Vanessa now.
We'll peek out Vanessa. We were talking about some of the damage she can deal. This would be a round to display it, but the Galil betrays her, and Marie has to make maneuvers. Damn, she's been good, but not this time. 7-5 at the half. That's them locking it down.
You're falling. Do you recognize that feeling? The demons under your ceiling, when everything hurts and nothing is healing. Yeah, I don't even wanna be awake, cause every second that I live is like a waste. Can you help me start a replace all the memories that stand in my ways? You know what I really hate the most is that happens to me is like a ghost. It's so far away. I only wanna be okay. Tell me, why should I stay away? But I just can't seem to set my mind at ease. I can find an escape. There are many doors I would take, but I can't make one of them become a way. So I'm drowning myself in the media, cause I don't wanna face what I'm fearing, yeah. I am scared of fighting this alone. I've tried to turn on the light, but my demons know how to hide. Lately there is just no end in sight. Tell me, why should I stay away? If only dreaming can erase the pain. Tell me, why should I waste another minute staying in this critical phase? I'm just praying for some better days. I'm just praying
Welcome back to FlyQuest Red versus X Legacy Lotus. We're on map 2, half 2. Let's see how this pistol round turns out, Jackie. Already, Zazu's gone down and Bibion's on living on a prayer. It's taken out in the end. It's a 3v4. The dualies are no match for X Legacy Lotus here.
Ooh, it is a bit full Bon Jovi right now, though, as everyone's guessing. Cyclone with a shot through the smoke hits the head of Emmy, and it's down to a 2v2, a swing of a 2v2 as well. This could go either way. Marie looking for the read, peeks the right-hand side, isolates the fight, pre-fire to freak out Cyclone as well, and she's left in a horrible spot. 1v2 for the second half pistol. Oh, tries to read back towards A2. Has a rough idea, of course, where Marie is, but Vanessa has not played her hand once. So you have that element of surprise. They can double up, play off each other, they bait her in, collapse on the corner there. Another pistol round.
Perfectly played from the pistol princesses here. Marie and Vanessa, a dream duo. Winning them that second pistol. Now, Jackie, this is a flip on the script from what we saw on the first map. Lotus, of course, closed out both pistol rounds on Mirage. Now on this time, Train, looks like FlyQuest secured them both, but Lotus is in the lead on the scoreline. Feels like we've entirely flipped the script on its head.
Yeah, I was just looking back to make sure, because like literally, what, first map, they absolutely ran through them on the pistols and then just had so much stock to play with. They did actually take the pistol round here as well. So it's FlyQuest now going 1-1, looking back on it.
That fire damage is going to be brutal for Alice Roar and Estrella being taken out so early into this round. FlyQuest with a full roster and full health. Just go gun-ho, blazing, taking out Cyclone and Alice Roar. All out of commission. 7-7 on the board.
Easy eco bashings there, get through it. No weapons to play with for them.
No weapons for you. And on the other side of the board, looks like Shimmer have won their matchup against Nocturnal, meaning Nocturnal lost that one.
Yeah, losing out there, unfortunately. Obviously, keeping it close, especially in that first map, very tight on the scoreline. It's why we were so enticed on both fixtures, especially with this looking like it could have been an upset win for Legacy Lotus. So yeah, the storyline develops. We'll see how things go with that one. But for now, we'll stay locked in with what's happening on our screens here. 7-7, first rule rifle round on the second half for either side. Investments there. AWP out only for Emmy. Of course, not enough money to bring it out for Alice Roar. So we'll see if the pack of rifles can go a little bit quicker. Now you say Emmy's name and she's able to get that first pick. Bibian, she loves these. Big spray down potential here on the push-up.
It's all right. They're blocking them off the exits. Doing another fire drill, except this one's not a drill. It's real. There's fire everywhere. But yeah, no, it really matters that FlyQuest win this one. Have one up on Nocturnal in the standings.
Yeah, if they want to take one of those two top spots to be able to make it to the live finals, keep that streak going, 8 for 8. That's how it has to start. GooseBreeder with a walk up, gets that lineup onto Estrella. Alice Roar replies. Zazu can't quite beat Marie though. And this isn't looking too great on the close quarters engagements. You're running into Vanessa with the MP9, but so many awkward fights result in a 1v1. Tokis, bomb in her hands, punches in the digits, looks for the fight onto Bibian. She's got a defuse kit and smoke to play with, tries to walk back towards backtracks, go through stop sign on a slow rotate in. At Tokis, this has, at least for now, gone undetected. She's going to clear close con. You got a lot of time. You could get behind Oil Train, be towards the site.
Bibian has no idea where Tokis is. I feel like this is going to be a matter of bad timing.
Ooh, the smoke though. What? Bibian gets that one over the edge. How?
Dude, faster on the draw. Tokis cannot believe it. Hands overhead. That was a brutal one. 8-7 now, slowly bringing it back. Lotus, though, doing really well on what is FlyQuest's map pick. Who knew they were such a menace on the Train server? They've paid off their fines. No tickets for them here.
Yeah, no debt to be collected.
Ooh, fast round here. Talk is finding the connection on Bibion, chipping GooseBreeder and going down in the process.
Got a little bit of space, though, to play off of it. Marie, so good. Boa constricting all of that straight back, though. Boost up. GooseBreeder could have the drop down onto him over the top side. It's an easy spray.
Let's go.
If they wanted to try and make this costly on the eco, it's a good start, but no follow-through. Only the one casualty on Bibion, so they can rebuy happily there. 9-7. It is starting to look a little bit better for FlyQuest, but I'll say little is the operative word, Daisy. This is still a tight game.
Keep your eye on the prize. Money in the bank, looking a bit better than before. The situation was grim, but they've won some crucial rounds, giving them the funds they need to potentially close it out right here, right now, in what could be a 2-0, Jackie. Let's see if they can make it happen. Bit of a slower round for Lotus. Bibion posted up in a regular position. Emmy looking for the scope. Let's see if she finds someone in her crosshairs.
Ooh. God, short back and side. Emmy giving out the buzz cut on that one, but not quite getting the connection off. Bloody hell.
Instead, getting a bit shaved off the top on her end. Unlucky.
God, yeah, I mean, you have a hole in your head. That amount of damage.
Hey, yo.
GooseBreeder, though. This could be really big. Cyclone. Oh, she even pre-reads it. She knew. She expected the angle. She expected the angle, tries to clear it, flicks away.
That's messed up, dude.
Oh, that's brutal. Could be so painful late round on this one. 5v4. 50 seconds on the clock. You're trying to get out through Pop Dog, but look who's here. Marie. Pre-fire onto Alice Raw as well, so Goose keeps them trapped in. They want to help Alice. They need to burst out. They've got to fight Marie. Bibion rotates in the meantime and gets aggressive. Shuts them down. Just Zazu left, limping out of Ivy, Daisy.
Yep. Not going to be limping much longer. Put down out of her own mercy. All right. Another quick timeout. It's looking really good for FlyQuest. They're finding their momentum, their groove. Oh, that one was brutal, honestly. Cyclone already peaking that position. Just couldn't find the connection. Was so unfortunate to see. She's gonna be up thinking about that one.
I know, like the fact
right?
It's one of those where mechanically you're in so like robot flow state. You're like, I'm going to clear the angle, make sure they're not there.
Yeah.
But you've cleared the angle and your brain's
there.
like, it's fine. Oh wait, it's so not fine. You know?
There's been so many of these as well. Strange occurrences going on in this matchup. Some weird rounds, honestly.
It's just been down to like super scrappy moments, right? It feels like an intense sort of matchup between these two where you've got fine margins, where Legacy are being able to abuse little opportunities, and similar for FlyQuest, where they're having to dig deep and really try to pull some of these rounds back out. But hey, 10-7 right now, looking far more consistent. Bibion with a HE blowing away the first. Look at all the damage as well. If they get through this cleanly, Daisy, they're really setting themselves up for a solid finish now.
Oh, it's like a war zone. Cyclone going down alongside GooseBreeder. It's a 3v3. Lots of chip damage on Lotus, though, and Takis is going to succumb. Zazu as well. It's all up to Alice now.
Alice Raw. Let's see if she can hit it. R-A-W in this round. 1v3. Deagle in the hands. Oh, posture was good for it. She wanted the fight on towards Z. Take the heads up peek towards Vanessa. But the A1S instantly cutting her down, Daisy. Okay, 11-7. They've got money, but it's do or die. For me, this is a huge round.
Honestly, I feel like this is where Lotus have to come online. There's no more room for dilly-dallying. It's do or die right here, right now. Full buy. Let's see how this one goes, Jackie.
Yeah, that's right, Daisy. We were all unfortunately born slightly too late to dilly-dally. We therefore must all lock in right now here in round 19.
Chat.
Oh, there she is. Finds the opener. Comes out swinging. Vanessa down. That's another big impact frag, right?
Clap, clap, clap. That's me applauding. Bit of a slower round now. Minute and 21 seconds on the clock. They can afford it. Lotus, though, are up 5v4. Didn't even get mollied off Pop Dog. Looks like that's about to change. Doesn't scorch their feet, though. Talk is just ever so slightly. We'll take that on the chin. Maybe shouldn't have, though, as Marie is murderous.
Yeah, Bibian is defending the back door. Wait a minute, Goose! Oh no! Cyclone with a spinneroonie. Hits it back. Emmy's dropped the bomb carrier, though. Fine margins. It's all to play for here. 38 seconds on the clock. 2v2. Estrella top side. Smoke flash. It's actually the molly she's got. Ooh, late round could be important, but Emmy's taking the contact orb. She's combat orbing. Walks in, finds that one. Cyclone blown away. Spray round. She's giving her an opportunity. Missed shot, but Marie comes in clutch. Oh, series point found for FlyQuest Red.
Yeah, the timing looked really scary there, but the team synergy, the back and forth ping pong worked out so well for them there. And it looks like FlyQuest Red might be ready to close it out right here, right now. They're sick and tired of this tug of war. They want to win, Jackie. They want that extra standing over Nocturnal.
Yeah, see if they can step up, dig deep here today. Keep the contest close between themselves and Shimmer. Two amazing teams in the region showing us just what they're made of on play days like this. Ooh, Marie.
Wow.
Wanted the tap, but Bibian will do it for her. That's the first frag then. Dogis is out on B side. You walk down through ramp. Bombed here. Oh,
wow.
Vanessa's dead on oil. This could be the hell of a swing. They don't even know about the bomb yet. They've only seen one. Zazu could buy time, damn. There could still be a round out of this.
What a shot onto Vanessa. That was crisp. 3v4 now, looking a bit sketchy. But they're not going to let it control them. Fear is not the enemy. Emmy goes down, though. Bibian as well. GooseBreeder, it's all up to Marie. And it looks like Lotus are going to pick up that one. Not letting them close out the game just yet.
No, fair play. Off the back of a timing, really. I think it was Tokis obviously was able to get down ramp, found that pick onto oil train. They didn't know about the bomb because there were so many players pushed out all over A. It was so heavily tunnel visioned on it. You got that B plant set up for the late round. Yeah, fair play to them. You know, heads up call in a round like that. Ooh, there's an AUG. Vanessa's got the AUG. Okay. Marie had the AUG buff last time. Let's see if it's just something the team uses.
Util flying everywhere. Sounds like a war zone.
Oh, Emmy, walk up Ivy. Could be good for the one and done. Trade should be there. No!
Wow.
Alice Raw just swings in. Going so heavy on the contact. I mean, the thing is, there's tons of info here, Daisy. You've pushed out through main already, but look where the T's are.
Oh my god. Battle of the Ops. Alice Roar is ever so much quicker. Marie and Vanessa also get gunned down. It's looking like a rough one for FlyQuest with 2 left on the board. Let's see if they can pull one out and make some magic happen. GooseBreeder just going to play it safe. Oh. Right.
It's unbelievable, really. Like, fair play to them. I mean, being able to step up massively in rounds like this, that's a hell of a shot to hit for Alice, right? Straight sniping on the peak.
Not letting the fact that they're so close to losing this matchup stress them out. Keeping their eye on the ball. Cyclone, though, is going to get that gun taken out of their hands by Bibian.
They need to save both of these guns realistically as well. Yes, there is money in large portions for some of these players, but it's not great across the board. So at least having the sustainability of utility and the full buy is what they're actually going to want out of this, especially with now being so close towards the end of the map.
Yep.
Man, it's crazy as well, Daisy. The push, obviously, on the extremities there. Like, Bibian was already out through main, trying to go for the Ivy flank. The second Alice got that kill onto Emmy. So it was a good call. Just Emmy could not hit the shot. And I don't think we expected Alice to be so damn fast.
No, yeah. It was crazy. She was posted up. She was ready. It was crazy. The head-to-head was real in that one. Again, lots of utos flying everywhere, but it's giving the opportunity for Lotus to post up outside of B. Not a lot of defense here. Let's see if Emmy can make a play alongside Vanessa here and defend the site from these invaders. Oh!
Emmy sees a leg and will take an absolute mile on that one. Quick flick around. That's how it's raw as well, right? So you've shut down a key player. They've got to basically just go heads out, hope they can win it in the fights. They take the fights. They're good for it. It's Zazu with 2. All right, Daisy, 3 versus 3. It's all to play for still.
I don't know, Jackie. It's looking a bit sketchy. I think we might close it out right here, right now. If GooseBreeder and Bibion can pull something out of their magic playbook. Bibion about to get off on Zazu. Estrella is the only one left, and she goes down, Jackie. That is the round going FlyQuest's way.
Yeah, locking it down there on the retake in the end. Victory all round as they'll be relieved to get that one dialed in.
Big GGs. I'm relieved for them, honestly.
Yeah.
Wow, what a match. That was way closer than either of us were expecting. Honestly, we came in here, you know, not knowing much about this team that's come through the qualifiers based off of skill, just going up against this top NA, top dog that's dominated the scene for so long, and they've held up so well against them. This was an incredible